3 fires are burning across the area, and the heat and winds are making for very dangerous conditions. The largest fire is burning in Nevada County. It is being called the Rices Fire. It has burned 350 acres so far. There are evacuations happening right now in the area of Pleasant Valley Road, Bridgeport, and Birchville Road. Take a look. The areas in red are the mandatory evacuation orders. People are being told to leave now. Now, keep in mind, the yellow areas are under evacuation warnings, and that means you need to be prepared to leave at any moment. These include zones in both Yuba and Nevada counties. An evacuation center has been set up at the Madeline Helling Library in Nevada City. For people who are evacuating their livestock, you can head to the Nevada County Fairgrounds. Meanwhile, ABC 10's Van 2 is en route to the Rices fire. We will go out to her now. Van, what can you tell us? I understand you can actually see the fire.
Yeah, Chris, the Rices fire can be seen from miles away, even here about 20 miles away from the origin point. We are just outside of Marysville to show you a wider look at what we are dealing with before we head further in to give you on the ground updates. Now, this massive plume of smoke reaching menacing heights in the skyline here. So folks on either side of Yuba and Nevada County lines should be alert of the ever-changing conditions. They are very terrible for fires right now. We know it's dry and we can feel the heat out here and the wind gusting, all ingredients for dangerous fire conditions. Now, when the Rices fire broke out around 2 p.m., we heard unofficial radio traffic that indicated it started with the vegetation at about just half an acre, and now the official word from CAL FIRE is that it is 350 acres and still moving at a moderate rate of speed. So that's a quick update for you right here, Chris. We'll have much more coming up.
Our Van 2 live for us tonight. Van, thank you. Now, this is not the only fire burning. The Katina fire is burning near Wilton outside of Elk Grove. It is causing some issues for crews after it got close to a few homes. Good news is no evacuations have been ordered, and firefighters say they do have a handle on it. The other fire burning right now is near the Yolo-Solano County line. This is by Road 36 and County Road 104. This is a grass fire, and at this time, no structures are threatened. People in the Davis area could be impacted by the smoke. So we have live team coverage following all of these fires across the area. It's creating a lot of smoke in Sacramento. You cannot miss it. Meteorologist Monica Woods and Carly Gomez are tracking this very closely. Let's start with you, Carly. You're downtown. What can you tell us?
You know, we actually started shifting from the downtown area now up to US 50 because as we've progressed every half hour or so, the winds have begun picking up into your evening hours, and that has now shifted a lot of that smoke now toward the east. So off US 50 here just in Tahoe Park, we're continuing to see a lot of that smoke now being pushed east. The winds are picking up currently, and that large vegetation fire that's been burning east of Davis has been sending that smoke into the valley right now. Now, that heat coupled with the particles from that smoke are making this potentially dangerous to breathe for those who have maybe respiratory issues. Now, Spare the Air Sacramento and Purple Air readings now have the air quality index around 150 to 200. That's an unhealthy air quality that could affect some members of the public who are exposed for long periods of time. Now, the smoke contains hazardous chemicals such as methanol, benzene, ozone, and noxious chemicals. Now, these are the type of chemicals in plastics, paints, synthetic fibers, dyes, and even detergents, stuff you just don't want to be ingesting. Now, outdoor activity is just not recommended at this level. Now, health impacts do include headaches, coughing, shortness of breath, irritation of the eyes, throat, and nose. And you know, as wildfire season here is just beginning to boom, it is important to remember the health aspects that come with all of this smoke in the area. You just want to make sure you're remembering to keep in mind your pets with this kind of conditions and those who do have respiratory issues. Now, Monica, I know you were tracking those fires, but along with that, the smoke and the direction of that smoke with the winds right now.